Right, okay, so I was going to do a wee bit to calm her, but too busy doing and doing other things, so this is a recce run for Norman's Law Hill race next Saturday. It's Jim Close, who's one of the other bosses in Falkland Trail Runners. Aye. And so how far is this, do you think, Jim?
I don't know, but
4 miles, okay. So that's good. Okay, so we'll see how we get on. What's that? I think I saw somewhere about 10 minutes. Come on, here we go, 10:24 for just under 1.5 k, so I guess that reflects the climb. Okay, don't know what to say really. Might be a bit tough after that long run yesterday. But it's learning. In marathon we're not going to have this anyway, so, but doing hills is going to be good. And yeah, so it's going to do a lot of good. It's about 1.5 miles, pure uphill, which I confess was hard going, and had a sneaky wee walk at the steepest bit. But I think that's okay on a hill run. I've done that before, and people have gone running past me on the uphill bit, but you always catch them again on the flat and the downhill, particularly the flat bit, because they burned all their energy running up the hill, whereas if they'd done a speed walk they still have some energy. Anyway, that's my way of thinking about things and my limited experience, as I'll say a lot in this blog. I'm giving you what works for me, not necessarily the right thing to do, or what the experts would tell you to do, or even what science tells you to do. It's what works for me. realise running up a hill is so you really feel it when you're on the balls of your feet. And I'm feeling my left one just now a bit, but it's not bad. So that's not really a surprise because it was my right calf that was hurting most recently. So I'm obviously putting a lot of compensation on the left, which is why it'll be hurting just now. However, not much further to go. So for our American viewers, here we've got a bit of heather, lucky white heather. Oh, it's a joke I might tell you sometime. And this is gorse, so you can see the big thorns and bare legs. So you can imagine running through the gorse, which is beautiful when it's in flower. You get lovely, in fact here's a bit here that's coming out. Lovely yellow flowers. And later in the year the heather will come out into its colour. But just now it's pretty well featureless. Watch has just bleeped for another completed kilometre, and that was 16 minutes 32, which is not going to give any serious runner anything to worry about. But on the other hand, that's what we've come up. So that was about 220 metres we came up there. Perthshire Highlands and the snow-capped hills. Perth itself is down at the end of that river, you can't actually see it from here. Then we've got the River Tay that comes along, we've got the Grampians poking up in the background there, and over there is the City of Dundee. With the railway bridge, and behind that is the road bridge. Hard to see the road bridge from here in these conditions. top of the hill and back, I reckon was about 8k, about 5 miles. So this is Bill, runs a club at Wormit, just where the Tay railway bridge hits Fife.
Eat cake.
Eats cake. Oh, and chocolate and crisps. Crisps important because it puts salt back into you. Isn't that right? So they say. I was watching the Ginger Runner, one of his things, and that he does ultra marathons, ultra trails, and this is on a 100-miler, and that's what he has at his feeding station, handful of crisps, just rather than sodium tablets.
Sometimes better.
Yeah.
Cake's good.
Cake's also good, yeah.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Yeah, Good. So, yeah, so what's that got to do with marathon training? Probably not very much in absolute terms, but Tony was just saying there that running the trails is probably worth about 20% more than running on the road. Yeah, so I guess if you're running uphill on the trail, it's going to be worth a lot more than that. So I quite like hills, still very good at them still, but not as bad as a lot of folk. So yeah, good run. Right, so that's it for today. I'm going to go to Falkland Estate and do a wee bit on the flattish, but I don't think I'll bother recording that. So see you next time.